Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Hey. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about tonight. I finally get to talk one on one with Mr. Daniel Gayton. I think it's going to be an awesome night. We're going to be talking about crypto and stuff. And hey, guys, let's get this room tweeted out. And I'm going to go ahead on and bring him up. Mr. Daniel, welcome.
Hi, Ladybug. How you doing tonight?
Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Doing good. Finishing up work. Ready to look at these charts and everything. See if I'm gonna take me some profits today. See what we're gonna do.
See, I used to do all my whole little. I had my little spiel, but you know what? The charts. What do you think about the charts?
Charts look good today. Bitcoin sitting around 17.2. ETH sitting around 1,300. Charts look good. Um, you know, how long will this
Uh-oh.
last? How long will this last? We're gonna find out. But they look good. Altcoins are pumping a little bit. Meme coins are pumping a little bit. So, we're gonna figure out if it's a profit taking day or if it's a chill taking day.
Okay. Somebody said, there she. Okay, somebody didn't see me, so I had to turn on to make sure y'all can see what's on here. But yeah, I'm kind of scared. Okay, so let's do this. I want to hear your story first, and then let's dive into that you see.
I came into crypto from the stock market. I was in the stock market for a while, and for a long time actually. My first venture into crypto was with SHIB. I caught SHIB with the last two zeros that it busted in the last bull run. I made some money there, and then decided that it was probably a good idea to pull a lot of that out and move it over to one of my projects, say Tama. so so so
You
I
said that
was
loud too. You said that proud. Okay. No,
well.
I'm just saying.
And the only reason I can say it like that is because I know a lot of people got hurt, but I ended up being okay and say Tama. I got in relatively early. Rode it up to that Vegas event. Seen the writing on the wall in that Vegas event. So when everybody was drinking and partying in Vegas, I was selling. Um, I seen that happen. So I got out. I got out okay. Um, and then just kind of rolled into a couple other projects. Did okay. Um, and started to invest more in some blue chips. I'm still in the stock market, but um, started to invest in some blue chips. Was looking for a couple other projects that I could get into with a low market cap. Came across Terrarium. Got into Terrarium early. There was some nonsense going on over there, so I got out. Got out of there before that thing bottomed out on everybody. And then was looking for some other ones. So came across, was watching Jake, and he kept, speaking about Volt, and I'm like, man, what the hell is Volt, man? Like, this gonna be another one of these get in, get out, right? So and then Pablo was on there, and I said, damn. I was like, Pablo's kind of like, I like Pablo. Like he's like me. He's straightforward. He's straight to the point. Like he don't play. And so I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and check this out. Got in, been in ever since on both sides. Actually, I mean, I always mess with Space Chick about this. Like, if you're gonna invest, you got to invest in the ecosystem, right? So I'm invested equally on the ETH and BNB side, and then um, from there I moved on to MetaMonkey AI. So really, the only two low market cap tokens that I'm invested in is Volt and MetaMonkey AI. Everything else I hold is blue chips. So
Mm.
it's kind of my story, kind of where I'm at. I rolled a lot of projects up, busted a lot of zeros, and knew when to get out. So
And you do, but you also do stocks too. And I
so
mean, that's two different.
two different trading strategies, completely different. In the
How
stock
do you
market,
separate that?
you got to know where you're at. I always tell people you got to be able to adapt to your environment no matter where you're at. So that's kind of how I go into my trading strategy too. But you would think that they're two different, but they're really not that far away. A chart's a chart. That's a chart, right? It's either up, it's either down, it's either consolidating or it's not, right? That's the same in the stock market. It's the same in the crypto market, and I think that's kind of why I had a little bit of an advantage coming over from the crypto market because you know how to trade, and it's about trading, right? So you know how to trade. When you come from the stock market, you know how to read a chart, you know what to look for. But the only thing that's different is really the gains. The gains are different. Like a 3% gain in the stock market is a good day, right? A 3% gain in the crypto market, you look at it and go, yeah, you leave that there, right? You ain't gonna touch it. But a 3% gain in the stock market, you're pulling out and waiting for the next dip. But so it's really not that different.
So when you first got started though, did you do crypto like you did stocks? Did you pull out at 3 or 5%?
No, because
Are
I
you
caught I caught that hype train and I rode Shiba off. If I did do it like I did stocks, I would have never busted the two zeros, right? So you, I kind of did some research before I even got into crypto, so I kind of knew it was different. I kind of knew like it was you got to hold for a little bit longer, which was hard for me. It's still hard for me because um, I look at the wallet and I'm like, damn, that looks good to me right now. Well, why can't I just take that? You know, but when you're trading blue chips, it's completely different. I mean, you're not gonna get 100x on Matic. You're not gonna get 100x on Ethereum. So you're able to roll your stock market experience over to them blue chips. You just have to operate a little bit different when you get into the lower market caps. So
and so hold on, something happened there. Oh man, I don't know what's going on here. All right. So my next thing with this, we did our updates for the Vulture change, right?
yeah,
Um, which I know you know, but it just but which one of those do you think, in your opinion, is the best one for us?
I think the best one. I think the best one for me. I break this up twice. What's the best one for me, and then what's the best one for the community? Because I think they're different. The best one for me is the fact that I'm able now to track my trades. I know everything I bought all in one place. I know when I bought it. I know how much I spent on it. That that lets me know when I need to sell it. Right. All in one place is one stop. But what I think is best for the community from a multi-change update as a whole is two things. One, the ads because it brings in revenue for Volt, which allows them to continue to build the product. And two, I think the burn tracker because that creates a competition amongst other tokens, which will get them to use multi-change even more. So I think them are the big updates that I see, but I can't wait for the limit orders to go into effect
Mm,
because coming from the stock market, I'm a limit trader. I like limit trades. So when that goes into effect, I think you're going to see a lot more people come over and use it that are like me from the stock market that like to put their buy orders in and their sell orders in and not have to watch the chart to do it.
mhm.
So that's going to be a big one.
Now, Pablo was in the chat yesterday, right before we had that 64 E5. It was freaking crazy, man. It was bullish. But anyway, it was because I was
That's,
sitting there
that's
looking at
about
my
seventy
phone when it
thousand
happened.
dollars. That's over $70,000 buy right there.
Hey man, it was crazy. Um, but he was on and he was talking about the ads, and he was saying on a daily basis, 5 to 20K coming in, and that's 5 to 20K burns a day.
You know,
You
and
know,
that's a lot of burns. And the more you burn, the more the the bigger the floor goes up, right? And that's the whole purpose of burns is to build, continually to build on that floor. So that's what you want. A lot of people don't really think burns are a big deal. Do I think they're a big deal in the short term? No, but in the long term, are they a big deal? They're a huge deal because you're building your floor higher and higher and higher and higher. So for a long term, you want them burns. You want to get rid of that supply. Big supplies ain't no good.
yeah.
So
They're no good at all.
they no good. They got to bust some of them zeros. The big supplies ain't no good. We want to see those trillions, trillions and trillions.
He first came in. We have sextillions.
Man, nobody want to. When you gotta start talking about sextillions and all, you don't listen. I want to count my money in dollars.
Facts.
I
Facts.
don't want to.
You're
I
right.
want to count it in dollars. That makes sense to me. So, but yeah, got to burn them up. Got to burn all that.
That makes sense to me too. Yeah. Basically, I was almost like by the time we finished, he was saying it'd be like 1 million, possibly up to a million a month in burns, buyback and burns.
Listen, and
It's bullish.
there's nobody out there right now that's burning that much. You can't tell me another token that's burning that much. Not ship is not even burning that much. Ship's really not even burning. But ship burning hardly nothing. They're really not even building the floor with their burns. So vote will exceed ship's burns,
Mm,
which
I
is
like that.
huge. That's a big deal.
Yeah, that's a very big deal. With where we're sitting at, um, what do you see for the? I'll say 6 months. Where do you see us at
With
in 6 months?
vote
Hmm.
depends on the market, right? So I, I'm a market guy. I'm not a hype guy. I'm not gonna sit here and hype you up and go rah rah rah. I'm a market guy, right? The market's gonna do what the market's gonna do, right? So if the market can continually run up a little bit more, you'll see us get back to zero that we lost, right? That's inevitable, right? And then I think we might level off there for a little while. And it's nothing that Volt's doing. It's just the market in general will level off for a little while. And so that's not a Volt problem. That's a market problem. And what I like is as long as the project itself is doing what it did before, then the reason that the price is going up or down or leveling off isn't the project, it's the market. So that's when you got to buy uh, because the fundamentals of your project are still legit. They're still there. They haven't changed. But I can see a level off a consolidation period for Volt um, probably for the next 6 months until this market can turn itself around, and it will. And when it does, Volt will run. Probably the second half of 2024, you'll see a run.
Nice. Vatoshi put out this tweet today, just before I came on. I like, oh yeah, and then okay, hold on. I'm gonna share screen.
Where you see us at in 6 months, Ladybug? Where you
I'm
see us at? Where you see us at? Where
I'm bullish. Man, I see us so many places, man. I like 6 months from now. Wow, I think we can be 2 zeros down.
in 6 months? You think
Depending
we're
on how
gonna
the
bust?
how the wind blows.
You think we're gonna bust? You think we're gonna bust 2 zeros in 6 months?
Hey, I'm bullish like that though. But you know why I'm bullish? I'm bullish is not necessarily on uh and you we have I recognize the market. You gotta recognize the market, you know. So let me say this before I make my comment. But I also feel like that if the right catalyst gets introduced, it's not gonna matter about that because we're doing our own run. That's where I'm at. That's how I feel like with that,
We
at
go
least starting it.
we gonna check in with each other in 6 months. If we bust two zeros in 6 months, you gonna check in with me from an island somewhere. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. Like I will be on the island somewhere. I will
You
be
and
watching
me
the
both.
whole. I will be watching the whole rest of the market level off and not do nothing. And I'm be sitting
Hey,
there
you,
drinking my.
hey,
I'm be drinking
hey.
my Crown Royal Coke on the island somewhere, talking about vote, baby. You don't know. You don't know.
If you don't know,
We bust two zeros. I'm going to the island. I hope they got internet access.
I'm bullish like that though. I'm just saying. I feel like I just
You know what?
I asked Believes this question. Well, I said what I said to Believes was this. I said I just it's a feeling. You know what I'm saying? There's this. I just got this feeling. I mean, it's just right there. You know, it's something you can't put your hand on, but it's right there. It's just right there. And so he was like, I don't have a feeling. I got charts. So
You
I'm
know.
believing you're probably on that end of the stick. So I get it.
But see, I think that's good though, Ladybug, because I think the community needs to have both, right? You got to have charts and you got to have belief, right? You got to have both. So you're right. I am on the chart side, right? This just from my background and where I come from, I'm about numbers and charts and numbers, and that's just kind of how I operate. But hey, I'm with you. If you want to bust two zeros in 6 months, I ain't gonna be mad at you.
Dude, all I'm saying is this. When this thing blows, what? What? Because it's going to blow. It's going to be like,
Uh, It's gonna blow out of nowhere. It's gonna come out of nowhere. People do realize that this run is gonna come out of nowhere, and we can look at charts. And I'm a chart guy, and we can look at charts, and we can try to predict it, but you can't predict it. But when it comes, it's gonna come. It's gonna be big. That's why I got multiple bags. Like I'm a firm believer.
what?
I'm a, I'm a firm
Hey,
I'm a firm believer in multiple bags. I
I
don't
am
think
too.
I don't think you can be successful looking at one bag all the time. That them dollar signs will blind you and cloud your judgment. Like I got a short term bag, a long term bag, and a long term bag. Right. So
Oh, okay.
in each one of them got a price tag on them. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. Each one of them got a price tag on them. And when that hits that price tag, they gotta go.
You hit the number.
The number's the number. The number is not negotiable. So the number is the number.
It's
So
not negotiable.
when we hit that number, I'm gonna be sitting here talking about when you see that green candle. No, well, hold on. I'm about to bust that green candle on you in a minute. Hold
Herein lies the next conversation. CEX's exchanges, guys. Make sure when
on.
you sell,
Yeah.
sell on the CEXs and not in DeFi, please.
I
And
hope
thank
they bust two zeros. I hope them centralized exchanges got enough liquidity.
you know they do. Hey,
Hey,
Bitmart's like number 5, number 6. Bitmart got a lot of liquidity over there. I don't know who the
don't well, I tell you what, we bust two zeros in 6 months. Don't follow me.
I
Don't
ain't
don't
following
don't sell after me on that exchange.
That's why we suggest everybody did
Yeah.
CEXs because we know that everybody has a number.
Don't
Everybody's got a number, period.
I'm I know exactly what
You see
centralized
what I'm
exchange
saying?
is.
So everybody's got their number. So whatever your number is, I know we talk about the apple tree and picking apples. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. But
And
whatever the number is on that bag, because I do have a couple of bags that I do have a number on. So I'm with you on that too as well.
and I'm gonna let you know, I already know what centralized exchange I'm selling them.
Yeah, look at look
Everything.
Mariah.
What he say?
Phoenix. Phoenix Bush. That's where he's at. It's up over.
Well, don't. I'm not selling on that exchange. So you could, but I'm just telling you. I tell you when that first bag hits, right? Because see, here's the plan. See, I'm a when I'm a trader, I'm a planner, right? And I think the plan is you got to have a plan. You can't trade without a plan.
Okay.
And for when I say I have a short term bag, right, on both B and B and the Eve side, the number on that bag is exactly the number that I have in my other two bags, my long term and my super long term bags on each side. So when I sell that bag, the rest of the vote that I currently hold is basically free, right? Because that one bag's going to pay for everything that I invested in them other bags.
Okay.
So that's my goal when I get to that first bag, right? Is
Oh, I got it. I just got it. I was a little slow.
now I'm playing with house money,
House money.
right? So
Yes.
now if you bust another zero on me, that's all house money.
I
Like,
got you.
so I can slow play that on the exchange. I can take those exchanges liquidity, whatever I feel like doing at that point, I can do. So once you start playing, and I always tell people, I don't care what project you're in, as quick as you can get to house money is as quick as you start winning. You can't lose.
Right. Right.
So get to house money as fast as you can get to house money.
Yeah. I didn't think of it like that, but I like how you did that. You
Because
get your house.
if you let's say you invested, I don't know, throw a number out there, 20,000. As soon as your first bag gets to 20,000, and you got two bags, and your total investment is 20,000. As soon as your first bag gets to 20,000, you sell it.
Then
Now
you
you
got
got
that
house
money
money.
back. Yeah.
Now you got house money. And, you paid yourself back, and everything else is just you're just riding it out.
So when you're doing okay, so how this might be a so what do you because for me, I'm always gonna have I'm always gonna have like my main I guess what you say long term bag is just not gonna never go anywhere. Um but for the long term fact, when I say long term, let me put it as like maybe 2 years from now. Just and it's probably long off, but I'll just throw it like that instead of saying 6 months so you don't put me on the spot. Volti change and the what do you call it? Not just the burns, but to add the ecosystem in play with everything in there working. Would you still be holding? Wouldn't you? Are you plan on selling everything? I'm just wondering. I'm just asking.
No, that long term bag, you're always gonna have something, and then you're obviously gonna buy the dips too. Like if it's a project you believe in, here's the beauty of buying and selling. Here's the beauty of trading. You can always buy and sell, right? You can always buy back into whatever you want. So one like you may sell out of bag one and bag two and be sitting over on an island somewhere chilling and looking at the chart and going, "Oh, vote dip. I'm gonna buy the dip, right? I'm gonna start buying the dip again, right?" So, so you made your money already. Now you're just buying the dip and reinvesting and building back up.
Okay.
A project that you're in that you believe in, you can always come back to. and
Okay.
still hold that long term bag. Because that long term bag, man, that should be enough right there. Like I have a couple long term bags and a couple projects. That's generational wealth bags. That's not me getting rich bags. That's generational wealth bags. That you setting the family up for forever off
Okay.
of that.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, you had to get me straight because I was like, okay. I was
I'm
thinking he's
getting
gonna sell all his bags. No.
no, I'm getting rich off of bag 1 and 2. That's that. I'm living good.
Okay.
Family's gonna be living good off of bag 3. That's
Me first.
generational
Me
wealth.
first.
Yeah, I'm gonna get mine. but but no, and that's what I'm saying. Like you never, if you believe in a project and they're putting out good product, you don't never stop investing in it. You just make sure you take care of you too.
Right. 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 Right.
You know,
Right.
no,
So with the,
I ain't selling out.
I was just checking. I was just trying to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure it's out. But um, you messing up with that one. That's funny. Um, where am I going? Let's see. Let me pull this up real quick. Hold on. You want to ask me something while I've been asking you questions? I don't mind answering since I'm putting you
I
on.
want to know. I want to know what you think about Volti change. I want to know what you think the best of Volti change is.
I've my initial my initial was the trending. I thought that was pretty cool, and since the limit's not out or whatever, but the other stuff is was the widgets. Yes, okay. The widget, being able to put the widget on everybody's or everybody being able to upload and put the widget on their website so that Volti Change can be used everywhere. Um,
That's a good
I
one.
I did trending, and then I liked the widget, and then it was the ads until I found out yesterday. So ads really kind of moved up, but I'll just go keeping it the ads, and then it was those are my top three.
There you go. That I mean, the ads got to be important because you gotta, at the end of the day, the project has to sustain itself, right? It and I tell people, when you're investing in things, if there's not a plan to sustain the token or the project outside of its original taxes and tokenomics, then the project's probably going to be in trouble in the long run. So you got to be able to generate revenue outside of your tokenomics. And that's kind of where I see the ads, starting to generate some revenue outside of your tokenomics. Because if you're not generating revenue outside of your tokenomics, if people aren't buying and selling the token, guess what? You're not generating any revenue either.
Right,
So you have to find a way to sustain that revenue like a business. You got to think about it like a business, right? There's a business that we're in. So you have to have them outside revenue sources, which that's why I'm happy about the ads because you're starting to see that grow more and more.
so on here, this is Chuki Inu. I'll be probably seeing stuff I've never heard of before in my life.
Chuki Inu.
But this is one of the we're delighted to announce we have integrated multi-change widget in our website, a seamless setup and an innovative utility, burning our supply on every transaction. Look at that.
Go ahead, Cheeky Inu, burn it up, man. I don't know what you do. I don't know what token you are, but we gonna support the hell out of you. Burn it up, man.
This
Keep
is
on buying.
bullish.
Keep on buying, man. Keep on
Look
buying.
at his glasses. He got both goggles on.
Listen, I don't know what I don't. Like I said, I don't know what they do, but go ahead, burn it up, man.
Right. Seriously.
Keep on buying. Buy more.
Oh man, that's some crazy stuff. Yes. Okay. And then here, I wanted to, let's see, can we do this? Let's see. Is this all this does? This is all this does. It's another one I watch. I just love how the colors and everything that they're doing with this is just, I think that's awesome. The fourth one was the favorites. That's what it was.
But when you
Okay.
look at voltage change, you got to look at it. A lot of people just look at it for what it is, right? What it is today, and then the additions that are coming. But you got to look at it. You got to look at it bigger than that. So, what is voltage change trying to do? That's the question. And voltage change right now is trying to become now all-in-one trading platform, right? So that is really what Voltage Change's mission is to be an all-inclusive trading platform where you don't have to go anywhere else to find information or trade tokens or track your trades or anything like that. You can do that all in one centralized place. And as long as you can keep people, this is just business, right? So as long as you can keep people on your platform without leaving and they can do everything that they need to do centralized on your platform,
Hmm.
they never have to leave. They never have to go anywhere else to do anything else. And that's how I see Volti changing as they're growing is that all-inclusive platform where right now you got to go to Uniswap to buy and trade. You got to, if you want all of your information about your buys and trades and how it affects your taxes and all that stuff, you got to upload all your wallets into Coinbase Wallet Tracker, and then it gives you the information. And then you got to, if you want information on the token, you got to go to CoinMarketCap. Like there's all these different things and places that you have to go. Voltachain is bringing that all together, all in one platform. So if people can come there and stay there, they'll always come back, right? So
Right.
that's Voltachain. That's Voltachain to me. And your NFT platforms are going to be there. It looks like they're going to be integrated in there. So even the buying and selling of them NFTs, so you may not have to go to OpenSea. You may be able to do that right on Voltage Change. You may, everything. So if we can get there with Voltage Change, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. Nobody else is competing with that right now.
So on this, what do you, besides the limit, what do you think we should add besides that to make it that one stop? What are we?
I think you got to get your NFT platforms up and running on there. NFTs are becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. We got to find a way to buy and sell NFTs on there. Uh, and I think that's going to be big, and it's going to be big now, and it's going to be bigger in the future. But I think there's time. There's time to build that in as we go. But I think that's probably the next big step is really integrating it after we get the tokens taken care of. Really, really diving into the NFT platforms and maybe trying to find a way to link them up with OpenSea or link them up, or maybe even produce your own platform, right? Yeah,
I
where
think it might be that ecosystem.
maybe you produce your own and people list on your platform because it's cheaper to list on than OpenSea's platform, and you start to integrate there. But so I think it's things like that where you got to look and see like what's going on in the market right now and what's hot, and then intertwine that in the Voltage chain so people come to make it that one stop shop, right? So NFTs got to be next after the coins,
So
after
you
the
know,
coins and tokens. Now my boy Eddie T in there. I love Eddie, man. That man is a legend.
he's all over. I
He is
love him.
a legend.
I was like,
And
yeah, he came to my channel. I gotta make him my mod.
listen, I I tried to make him a mod on my channel. I did, but I blocked him first. I, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, man, I was like, damn, I just blocked the damn legend. I hope I was like, yeah, I hope he comes back. So yeah, Eddie T is a legend, man. But
He's all
yeah,
right. He's all right.
I can't wait for the launch pad to develop in this next roadmap either. I think that's going to be big for Volt too. I think that'll spring Volt to a whole new level when that launch pad drops. So uh, that's that next step, that next evolution. You got a platform where you can buy and sell tokens, and then all of a sudden you have a platform where you're actually launching tokens. So I, again, you already know what's gonna happen. You got 100. What are we up to? What 105 on Twitter right now,
106.
something like that. Once you announce that a token is going to be launched on the Vote Launchpad, you instantly have like 105, 106, 107. I don't even know what we're up to. K followers that you're launching that out to, all in one tweet.
Probably nothing.
What you gonna do with that? Like, you don't think that pre-sale gonna sell out? You don't think people gonna jump on that? You don't think, you know what I mean? You don't think that token gonna be successful?
That comes to that article, Big Can. Did you read the Big Can article?
No.
Okay. So in there, they had some where it was saying, uh, which is related to the incubator, but it's saying you have to hold a certain amount of NFTs and a certain amount of tokens in order to possibly be able to get into those new coins before they launch on
Well,
the voltage.
everything can't be for free, right? You gotta have skin in the game in order to play the game, right?
Yeah.
So if there's a price to get in early, you got to be willing to pay the price. So if it's two NFTs and so many tokens for you to get in early, then the price is the price.
And so, what are your thoughts on NFTs though? Let me say this. I'm a big NFT person. I love NFTs.
Let me say this: I'm not.
but
Not.
don't you see where they're going?
I do see where they're going. I see where they're going. I love where they're going. I think NFTs are the future. I think NFTs are where it's going to be at. And the only reason that I said that I'm not is because I want to see more utility and use case put behind NFTs, right? So, um, and we're there. We're there. It's happening. But I'm behind. I'm behind the eight ball when it comes to NFTs. I'll be the first one to admit it. I admitted this to Kim. I admitted to anybody. Look, I'm straight up behind. Like I didn't when they first came out. I was like, man, I ain't buying no damn JPEG. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. And I'm watching the floor price drop on all these things when they first came out. I'm like, man, everybody's buying these pictures, man, and the floor is getting pulled out from under. I'm not doing that. But as more and more projects started to put utility behind the NFTs, right? That's when you start to see the value of the NFTs. That's when you start to see the value of holding the NFT. Um, and it, it- and not only that, like, you see a lot of people now, NFT wise, in a broader crypto market, your data is stored in an NFT. Your data is becomes your NFT, which is a big deal. So that use case and utility, NFTs are definitely the future. I'm just 10 steps behind.
So when you said data, what clicked in, which we already know this is already going on, right? So you know the blockchain for the for your like medical records and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Um, so that's what clicks in. What clicked into me was like, when now you know how you have to have your insurance card, right?
Yep.
Now you might have to have the NFT to be able, to go in and do everything, and everything's all on one.
Yeah, and all this is already being done. I mean, a lot of people don't even realize what's going on behind the scenes because they just a lot of people are stuck in the circles that they're stuck in, which is cool. But they don't understand a bigger aspect of what's going on. If you go to Starbucks today and that QR code that's on your Starbucks, that's actually now an NFT that's ran off the blockchain already. It's ran on the Polygon blockchain already. It's an NFT. The QR code that's on your Starbucks is officially an NFT. Done. So, but where I think the value is too, when you look at it, you think about you buy a house, you get a deed. That's going to soon be an NFT because it's ownership. It shows your ownership. The same with property, the same, all that stuff. So that NFTs are stored in medical data. Like you gonna own your own medical records, right? So you're gonna own your NFT. Them gonna be your medical records. You're gonna release them to whoever you're gonna release them to. That stuff stored on a blockchain. It's there. It goes with you. I work in the medical field, like so. I see the inefficiency there. So, but it's coming, and you can hear him talk about it in the medical field already. That the blockchains come in the storage of data and things like that. So NFTs are going to be big, and the use case and utilities are going to be big. And I guess I better get on board one of these days, or I'll be left way behind.
You
I'll
won't
be
be.
way
You ain't gonna
behind.
be left behind. You know what? A wallet gonna be so big, you ain't gonna have to worry about being left behind. I'll take that one, that one, and that one. Oh yeah, that
If
one over there.
if Vote busts 2 zeros in 6 months, I won't be buying no NFTs in 6 months. I can tell you that because I'll be on vacation.
You got to add to your collection. You got to add to your collection. You know,
I,
you DCA in on the NFTs.
I'll be on vacation for about the first 2, 3, 4 months. So
I said 2 months. I was gone, so I hear you. I'm literally 2 months. That's the minimum.
that's when you call the resort and just say, I want to open. I need a room. Check-in days this time. Check-out day. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. So
I'll let you know. Can we just leave this open? Just leave it open.
that's what you call it. That's an open room. I got an open room. Can I get an open room?
Oh
So,
my gosh, that's crazy.
but yeah, this whole NFT thing, like it's a big deal, and it's happening right now. Like this already happening. It's already going on. This stuff's already being done, and it's interesting.
When-
What'd you say?
I don't know if it's unmuting me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No.
I can hear you.
Okay. Sorry, my mute my buttons messing up. But when we went to the Chainlink conference, that was one of the little mini what do you call it, mini meetings that I sat in on. You know, they had like quick 15-minute meetings, or everybody had 15 minutes to pitch you know, their project. And one of them was real estate and how they were using the NFTs as deeds. And so I
Yeah,
sat in on that. And so yeah, and how they've already got that stuff going. Like it's in full. It's doing. They're there.
yeah, they're already there, and you see other countries outside of the U.S. They're already starting to take all of their property records and all that stuff and move them to blockchain because it's an absolute ownership, it's absolute value. So, in the paperwork movement is next to nothing. Like it's me and you exchanging something, right? So we're exchanging property. So it's already being done. But yeah, utilities behind NFTs. I mean, they got to come. They're coming. They're coming. Though you start to see more rewards be putting behind NFTs, more even vote like getting into the Chainlink conference. You needed to own that NFT, right? So in order to get into certain lounges and things like that, from my understanding. So you're starting to see the utility put behind them. Whereas if you own them, you get certain rights and certain privileges to do things, based on the NFT. So from I guess we're gonna meet up. I guess we're gonna have a Vegas conference. You gotta have an NFT to get into for too.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's what I'm hearing. That's the word on the street. I
That's
don't
the
know.
word on. That's the word on the street.
The
You know
streets
what
are
it is.
talking. The streets
It's
are talking.
going down. It's going down. It's
I
going
keep
down.
hearing Vegas, Vegas, Vegas.
We
The
got
street.
Vegas and we got Vegas and we got the yacht party. So once
I,
we hit 500, the $500 million market cap, that'll be the yacht party.
I heard Miami for the yacht party. What I'm
Eh,
hearing,
eh,
that's the word. That's the word out there. That's what I heard.
Word in the streets, baby.
The streets are talking. They said Miami for the yacht party in Vegas too. So
You
I don't
already
know.
know.
So
That's gonna be foolish.
I guess if you don't got any NFTs, I guess you can't get on the boat.
Hey, all I'm saying is y'all are slipping. Here's the thing about the NFTs. I was going to NFT tangent, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So
Go on your NFT tangent because I want to hear it because I'm
it's
behind.
only 4,400 or 44, I think 50, 44,450, somewhere around in there. That's all. 800, and when I looked the other day, it was only 831 owners. So that's 831 owners, and probably a few of them only have one. But you got to look at what 831 owners are going to be able to do versus 50,000 or 100,000 or a million people won't be able to do because they jumped in early enough to get the NFT and realize that even though they might not understand everything about the NFT, they understood that it was going to be important for later on. Uh, this is our first one, right? And if you read the VDSC story, you know there's going to be a second part. So there's going to be some more NFTs to that. And so if you do any type of NFT, buying any NFTs and stuff, you know they always have like the first generation, then they have the second generation. I'm just using that as terminology, but if you have both of those, that means you can have more of utility or whatever that maybe Vitoshi wants to put in store because you're diamond handing these NFTs. And so that's why I just stress because I feel like 831 people. I mean, cool. It works for me. That means, once everything starts going, the floor is going to be like stupid. It's going to get really high and it's only going to be 800 people holding these NFTs. And if you just really think about that, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard.
800 and some people can control the floor. That's a good thing. If they're already holding strong, you're gonna have 800 and some people controlling the floor.
Yeah.
And that's good because the less people you have controlling the floor, the more chance you have of that floor raising. So
What's wrong? Why else? Look what he said.
What he said?
He's selling NFTs at the yacht party for 6 ETH. Get your money, bro.
Yo,
Get your money.
Well, I'm gonna tell you straight up, man. Here's the deal: if Motoshi don't go ahead and list and release this second generation of NFTs, so I can get on the yacht, I might mess around and give you 6 ETH to get on the yacht, man. Depending on the price of ETH. You might get me on that one. I know you're probably gonna talk about me for 6 months or a year after that, talk about how you got me for that much money. But man, if the party's big enough, if the party's banging enough,
the party's right,
and I don't got what I need to get in, I feel like I need to get what I need to get in. I ain't mad at you. If you got a couple and you don't need them to get in, you already in, and you got some people to stand outside scratching their head, and you might as well go ahead and bet cash in.
Get you some more vote. That's a heck of an idea, boy. You know people be saying, "Did you get an invite to the party?" No, did you get an invite to the party?
That's what you call supply and demand.
Yeah. That's pay to play, baby. That's
You gotta
right.
pay
Pay
to play. You gotta pay. You gotta pay to play. Listen. There's no way around that. You gotta pay to play, and some people pay early, and some people pay late.
Come on. That's it right there. Which one will you be?
One thing I know, if I pay 6 ETH for NFT, it better be one of them good ones. Don't get no clearance NFT for 6 ETH, man.
That's the low low. That's just low low. So you got to get the
Yeah.
low low on that
Nah,
one.
you ain't gonna give me no clearance ETH for six. You ain't gonna give me no clearance NFT for 6 ETH, man.
That's funny. Oh my God. Only
I'm gonna,
my only I love it. I love it. What else? We're close to an hour and I don't want to hold your time up, but is there anything you want to share? I know
um,
you got a channel and all this stuff and
yeah, I got
so
a channel. I on my channel usually I've been kind of slack in the mornings, but usually really early in the morning I'm on. I do the whole pre-market thing and go over the pre-markets with everybody. Get ready for the trading day. We look at the stock market, pre-markets, look at the crypto market, try to figure out what the day's gonna bring, what that whole market's gonna look like before the market opens. That's kind of what I go through in the morning, plus the news, any crypto news from last night, night before, or whatever. We kind of go through that. We talk a lot about Volt in the morning and just kind of where that's at, where I see it going that day. Um, just so people can see it in the morning. It's just
so
something that I
what time do you do that?
7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
It's something that I do anyways. When I wake up and I get my day moving, so I figure why not just bring it to the people, because I believe education is key, and not everybody knows how to trade correctly and buy correctly. So I think the more education you have and the things that you look at to make good, solid decisions, you bring it out to the people. So that's kind of what we talk about in the morning, and we look at the market, go over the news, and then I just put out videos all day. Sometimes I'll be driving in a car and decide to put out a short, so about something that's going on. But yeah, I'm a relatively new channel. I've only actually been on YouTube for like 3-4 months,
What's
so
your ID? What is
it's
it?
just
At
it's
what?
my name. It's just my name, Daniel Gayton.
Oh, the whole name.
So, um, but yeah, so I'm relatively new. I've been out about 3 months, So
I'm
I
gonna
consider
drop
my
it in here. I'm
I
dropping it in
consider
the
myself
chat.
a I consider myself a rookie to YouTube. Um, so
See, we're both in the same boat. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm still a rookie. 3 months. I consider myself a rookie still. I
That's it.
run it.
I mean, I'm with you. That's about how long it's been for me.
Oh,
Actually,
has it?
yeah. I mean, actually, I've only literally in the last month and a half just yeah. I don't. Yeah, I just came over here. I was over at Twitter.
Yeah, see Twitter. I just started to like. I think on Thursdays, me and another YouTuber, Waddy, we run a Twitter space, and it's just all about whatever's going on. It's just crypto talk, right? So there's no specific. We just talk about anything and everything crypto. And it's crazy the amount of people that you get in there that don't even really understand what they're doing. They're in crypto, but they don't really understand how to trade. They don't understand, and so we were just like, we're just gonna keep this general because people need help. They just need help. You hear some of the comments and you're like, man, you don't even have any business in here. You're like, you're about to get dunked on. Like you're about to get dunked on. So but that's kind of a lot of what I concentrate on my channel. Is like I cover Volt, I cover a couple other tokens, but I also cover a lot of that. Look, this is what you guys should be looking at when you're trading. These are the things that you should really be looking for in a project, right? This is when you're looking at a new project. Here are the things that you should be looking at. Here are the questions that you should be asking before you put a dime into it. This is what you should be doing. So
I always got the extra people. I'm not a great
what
deal
what,
with
what they
you.
say?
Rizzy crazy. Rizzy
Yeah,
crazy.
make your video there. Okay.
All right, little bruh. All right, little bruh. He's silly. Oh, hold on. What game? Hold on. Why I said, yeah. What time is it on Thursdays?
I think it's 7 p.m. Yeah, it's
Okay.
7 p.m. every Thursday.
Let me get it together. I'm gonna what do you
You got
call it?
you guys asked me. It's funny because I was just tell Ladybug this. You guys asked me about schedule, right? I don't even know where I am half the time. I don't know what's. Sometimes I have to wake up and remember what state I'm in, what time zone I'm in. Like, so yeah, it's 7 p.m. on Thursdays. So, but
7 p.m.
that's
Okay.
my first Twitter space ever. So like we put it out there. So
So how long y'all been doing that?
4 weeks.
Oh, you
4 weeks.
just for okay, y'all just started. Okay.
So
Okay. Okay, I got an idea, and I'm
got
gonna.
an idea.
I do. You know what I think would be awesome, just because I need it. Yeah, if
That's
I'm nothing else, I'm honest. So you know, I just
that,
say it.
that's dangerous. That's dangerous.
I'm honest. You know, well, let me see how I want it. I would really like, and this would be obviously because your schedule is busy and everything, but like maybe every other week or something, do something so we can kind of go over like the charts and different stuff like that or whatever, something like that. Because for me, one of the reasons why I do this is for the ladies, because the ladies, a lot of them, you know, they won't speak at all, you know, and they won't show their voice. So a lot of this is the reason why I do it.
We can do that. I'm all about that. We can do that. And the fact is, like, the one thing that I noticed in the Volt community is there is a strong ladies presence, which I think is great because it keeps everybody grounded. Like, I think it keeps everybody grounded because we can, us men, we can get a little crazy sometimes. So, but I love the female presence in the Volt community. You don't get that everywhere. You don't, because a lot of women won't speak up. So I'm loving that.
Okay, so we have such awesome people here, and I tell you, this person right here, this person, that person, that's your friend. You know him.
Yeah,
Why y'all girl get banned? That's what's serious happened. Man, why y'all girl get banned from the chat? It's an extra self.
oh man.
Oh my god, he's a mess. But anyway, you gotta. I love everybody though, but no, and I love how everybody really is trying to work together and stuff. So that's really cool to me too. So I feel like we should be able to work each other. You know, if it's something you need, if I can help you, help you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of so we can get for me, building up our vote army, building up the holders, and also allowing people to get the updates that are needed and necessary that they won't go and do their DYOR on.
No, a lot of people we are their research.
So, and oh,
I,
Ja, what's up, girl? She's all over the place.
she's all over Twitter. I know that. but that's a good thing because she's retweeting everything. So that's a good
Yeah,
thing.
but
Yeah, so
that's the thing about the community. And and we women, we're gonna tell you. Whereas me, and sometimes you're like, "No, I ain't telling them nothing. That's all right if they don't know." Da 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 da. We got certain women we telling everything.
but that's why I tell you that's why I say the vote community, like the women, like they keep everything level. They keep it, because the men gonna do their thing, but with the women in this community, and as strong as you guys are, like you guys just bring a whole nother dimension to crypto that usually usually just isn't there. But yeah, y'all gonna tell it. Y'all gonna tell everything.
Yeah. We're gonna tell that. Yes, we will tell it if we need to. Now, if we need to,
Oh
ain't
yeah,
always necessary.
you guys will tell it.
She's I'm retweeting in the back.
She's retweeting in the back. Kim's over there on OpenSea. Space Chicks doing another live. Like Crypto Latinas got a live going on that I click on, and half the time I don't even understand I don't understand Spanish. So a lot of times, like, I click on there, I'm like, she clicked on one the other day. I was like, man, I don't even know what to talk about. Like, but yeah, a whole bunch of stuff going on. I'm like, damn, vote here, vote there, vote here, vote everywhere.
And that's what's gonna make him 2 zeros. So I'm gonna tell you, two
I'm
zeros. That
telling
right there.
yo, YL, you heard it too. You heard that too, YL. 2 zeros in 6 months. We gonna check back in 6 months. We gonna see. Like I said, 2 zeros in 6 months. We're gonna check in from the beach. We're gonna check in from the island. Hope they got internet. If not, we'll be Starlinking it.
Yeah, right. Because I just say catch me in traffic, but because I'm out of here for real. But it's been
Uh,
a pleasure. Like I said, it's been a pleasure, and I want to do this again. I would, whatever your schedule allows. I appreciate it. Um,
we,
and
we
again,
can do
thank you
this
for
again.
coming.
We can do this again. You shoot me a couple days. We'll make it happen.
That works. It works. Bye bye. Thanks, Eddie, for coming.
Bye. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Chat was live tonight. Eddie T. Appreciate you. YL. We always appreciate you.
Maybe. No. All right. I'll talk to you
All right.
later.
Thank you guys.
All right.